Okay, here's some of the stuff that I'm going to start selling that I had from my RV. I'm going to try to explain a little bit. If you got any questions, email me. I have four 12.8 volt 100 amp lithium batteries that was in there, and they're different, so let me explain it. These are the Econian batteries. Those were given to me by a friend of mine that bought a new Class B, I guess it is, like a big van kind of thing. And she wanted to update everything in her RV, and so those came out of her RV. They're almost like brand new. I used them in my RV for about basically 2 weeks, and I didn't like the lithium setup in the camper. It just wasn't installed the way I wanted it installed, and so I took it back and just said take everything out, put it back the way it is. And to this day it's still that way, but there's nothing wrong with them. I just checked them a while ago. They're still fully charged. These are the battery holders for those batteries. I'm sure they'd probably fit that one too, even though that one there is a different brand. But anyway, they go with it. I never used them. The person that had these before me never used them. They took them out when they converted her RV over to a different lithium system. So they go with everything. This is the Xantrex right here. So you can see what the fans and things look like. These are the cables that came with it. I don't think we ever used them, truthfully. This is a communication cable that plugs in. The other side over here, it plugs in. This is a temperature thing that it plugs into. Anyway, it's a temperature thing on the batteries. But if they start to overheat, I never used them because I called Victron, I think it was, and there was a little unit that I could buy for like $165. That's really what the installer wanted me to get. And we mounted it underneath the camper, and I used that because that connected to my phone. I don't think this does. I could be wrong, but you have to have the settings here. There's different settings here for the different batteries and things like that you use. There you go. You can see them now. I don't know anything about this. I'm sure there's a website you can go to and get all the settings. This is I'm not sure what that is. If this is a converter, this must be an inverter. But it comes with a cable also. It just plugs in. Where we at? It just plugs in right there. So, and that was all hooked up and everything was working just fine. And like I said, everything here works. When I took them out, everything worked. And here's the two brand new batteries that I got, and I never used them. Ocmo 12.8 volt 100 amp hour batteries. They've never been hooked up. I took this one out of the box so it was a box like that, so you could see what it looked like. The handles here on the side come up. You have the packages here with the bolts and things that come with it. And I checked it, and I think it was like, say 60% charge, which I think is normal when they send them new batteries. They don't charge them fully. I'm not sure why. There's a shipping regulation on that, I think. And there's another one there that's never been opened. So there's all that. I have a few wires. I don't have a lot of the wires left over, but if you want them, I'll give them to you. And it's high dollar wire. It's a very flexible type of battery cable. And the installer had me order this for him because he doesn't like this. This is the normal stuff. He likes this stuff, and I can see why. I got a spool of that, and it was very expensive. And like I said, I gave it all to him when he took those. When I went back and he took all this stuff out, I gave him all of that stuff, and I only have very little left. But a spool of that was like $350. But anyway, whatever's there is there. I'm going to put this on Facebook Marketplace. If anybody's interested in it, I may put it on my RV channel first to sell it, because I'm going to start making changes. So if you're interested, email me. I live in the Villages, Florida. I am not going to mail this to anybody for any reason. You have to pick it up here at the house. It's just way too expensive to mail this stuff. It's way too cumbersome, and I don't want to pack all this stuff up. But everything comes with the original packaging if I can find it. Like I do know for the, I guess that's the inverter converter. Anyway, that's the box and everything in it. I don't have the original box for that because, like I said, this stuff was taken out of a brand new Class B when they converted it over. So if you want it, email me. Like I said, if you can pick it up, let me know. And the price will be in the description box on YouTube, and the price will be on Facebook Marketplace. I'll put it in there, and I'll put my email in there if you want to contact me. Appreciate watching, and I'll see you on the next one.